So what happened in the battle between the Purge King Natsuki Subaru versus Reinhard? There's a blinding light in the middle of the reception hall in Subaru's castle called Pandemonium. 18 of Subaru's men were obliterated and the structure of the building started to collapse. The Kingdom of Lagunica sent Reinhard and a legion of knights to take down Subaru's organization. So after the blinding light and the dust clears, Reinhard Vanastrius shows up in the middle of the throne room in Subaru's castle. But Reinhard notices that Subaru is still on his throne despite the attack. The Purge King Subaru tells Reinhard that he's already seen this attack before back at the capital, and that he's made preparations for it just in case Reinhard and Lagunica attack him. And this is when Reinhard first figures out who the Purge King is. So then Subaru and Hannibal escape and leave Cecilus to fight Reinhard. In my last video I mentioned how Cecilus was one of the divine generals of the Vlachian Empire, and that he's one of the strongest people in ReZero. So the battle between Cecilus and Reinhard sends tremors throughout the entire castle, which destroys a door on Amelia's prison where Subaru was keeping her. Amelia escapes and runs through the castle looking for Subaru, but instead runs into Reinhard, who's severely wounded after his battle with Cecilus. Reinhard tells Amelia to leave with him, and there's dragon carriages outside waiting to take her back to the capital, but Amelia says no and that she wants to stay with Subaru. While Reinhard was begging Amelia to leave with him, a sword of ice pierced through his stomach. Reinhard was shocked because he had divine protections that were supposed to block such attacks. However, Amelia attacked Reinhard unconsciously, meaning that his divine protections couldn't detect her attack, and she slowly started to understand that the reason why she did this was because Reinhard was a threat to Subaru's existence. Her unconscious mind was attempting to protect Subaru. Reinhard then reveals to Amelia that Subaru has killed 126,000 people. Amelia was shocked, but her decision to stay with Subaru didn't change. She summoned Puck and both of them faced off against Reinhard. So during this time when Subaru is running away with Hannibal, Frederica, who Subaru kidnapped and turned into a maid for the organization, attacks Subaru but was easily dealt with by Hannibal. Subaru spares her life despite the attack, and even tells Hannibal to leave him and run, because it was clear to Subaru that the time of the Purge King and Pleiades was over. After Hannibal leaves, Subaru keeps running by himself, but eventually Amelia finds him. Amelia runs up to Subaru and hugs him, begging him to run away with her, and explained that she initially hated Subaru because of what he did to her and others as the Purge King, but now none of that matters and she forgives him. This made Subaru distrust Amelia, causing her figure to lose color in Subaru's vision. To Subaru, what he's done as a Purge King is considered unforgivable. Subaru believes that it's impossible to forgive him for all the horrible things he's done. Subaru shoves Amelia across the room and calls her a liar. Seeing Amelia lose her color makes Subaru scream in agony and fear. The entire world for Subaru is colored in black and white because he considers everything in the world a lie. The only people in the entire world who showed any color were Beatrice, who Subaru already killed, and Amelia before she started to lose her own color. However, there's still one other person besides Amelia and Beatrice. In a desperate attempt to see some color, Subaru runs away from Amelia and runs to his secret room in his office. Within the secret room, there's a girl with pink hair. Ram looks up at Subaru and says, "Are you ready to die, Barusu?" With hatred in her eyes, she grabs Subaru's neck. And that's the end of the Wrath route for ReZero.